What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about compound at the request of many of you. But it was Mr. 93 Chris Cub fan that requested it first, so he gets the shout out. You guys, I've had a couple people, I think you yourself, Chris, you actually said it too, say that you were concerned about compound and curious if it'll see the growth that I've been calling for it to see, because we only have so much time left in the bull market. And those are real concerns. Those are serious questions to ask. I'm happy to answer them or give my input on them. You know, love talking about long-term stuff. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about the long term. I am still very much looking for a all-time high price this cycle in the multiple thousands of dollars. We're at $89 now. Still looking for that, very much so. We are literally holding right below the 382. It's a very common thing to do, especially on a macro fib. We broke out. We are holding right above our breakout point. You know, we're just consolidating right here. We have yet to see the full strength of this move take place. And like, truthfully speaking, guys, I think that $225 to $300 area, potentially even all the way up to $400 or $600, is still very much on the table in the very near future, the very, very near future. Okay, I want to go over something real quick, real quick, and then we'll go over the short-term stuff. But from this, let's just see, from like this price here. Okay, we're basically at this price on this month. Let's do this. Okay, from low to high took 27 bars. 27 bars to find the high, okay? 27 bars. And mind you, we had no accumulation phase that we broke out of, so I would expect we see a higher velocity, a faster move than that, if that makes any sense. But let's just say from this price, because that's where I measured it from, right? Was from this price. That would take us all the way into September of this year. September of this year, okay, that we would see this high if we were to move at the same speed, essentially, right? And I've already told you that I very much expect we'd move at a faster velocity than this, personally. That's my genuine opinion. So assuming we see the same speed, we could be at about $900 to $1,000 by September of this year. I'm assuming we go faster, okay? But now let's just assume whatever, that this is the case. This is where we are by September of this year, late September at that, right? I'm predicting that the bull market for crypto is not going to be done until October of 2025, at least the second half of 2025. Okay, so being that we have September there, we're already at $900. If the bull market doesn't end until, I would think at the earliest, like, let's just go ahead and say the end of June, sure, whatever. From this price here at $900 and whatever, $915, to move up to the price that I'm the minimum target, which would be like 2,500, right? Let's see. I know I've got a bunch of lines on here, but bear with me. Top to bottom of the cycle right here. The minimum is at 2,400. Okay, there we go. So 24. That would mean from September until June of the following year, we'd only have to move up 158%. To move up to the 1618, the area that I'm personally looking for, we'd have to move up 800%. That's a lot higher, don't get me wrong, but 800% in crypto over the course of like 8 months, essentially, right? Isn't that what it would be? Or would it be 10 months? September, August, July. It would be 9 months, I think, if I did my math right. Time math is weird, but I think I did my math right. And essentially 9 months time, 800% move, that is absolutely doable. Absolutely, especially in a bull market, absolutely it's doable. So, you know, again, let's just kind of take this into consideration here, from low to high in that amount of time, right? If we were to take that same thing right here, and now you're moving from November, so December, January, February, March, April, right? 5 months. September, October, November, December, January, February, so March essentially. If you were to double that, if you were to take that same growth from these highs and you're going to be at the end of the bull market when your growth is going to be the most spectacular, I mean, that could take you above there even. I'm just saying, all of this hypothetical stuff that I'm going over right now, this is just to show you that we are fine, guys. We are absolutely fine time wise. Okay, this is no guarantee. Compound, I do believe we'll see new all-time highs, but it could underperform. It could be a big old dud. And even as a dud, it would still be great. It would still be fine. It'd still move up to like $700, $600. But we have so much time. This is crypto. It's not stocks. It's not. It doesn't take. It runs 24/7. It moves a lot faster. A lot faster. If this is your first bull cycle, you might not understand that. If you've been around before and maybe you're just getting impatient right now, but that's what I'm going to say. And I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. I'm not trying to like target anybody, right? I'm just saying, like, maybe you're feeling impatient because I've been calling for this breakout for months, even before this, right? We got the breakout, and I'm like, this isn't even all of it. We're getting more. And it's been a week and 2 days. It's been a week and 2 days, and we haven't seen it yet. But whatever, it's okay. We're still good. We're on board the train that's taken us above $225 to $600 in a very short amount of time. It's happening. We're in the midst of that move right now. We're just chilling. We're just chilling right now. Whatever. We could chill for a couple more weeks even and still be fine. You might be impatient here at these levels right now, like, where's my move? Why hasn't it happened yet? But then once it happens, you're going to be like, why didn't I buy more down here? I wish I had more time. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't be happy. No matter, even if it does what you want it to do, you can't be happy, especially if it doesn't do what you want it to do. You just can't be happy. That's what I've learned, man. You can't be happy in these markets, even if you do it right. It's just how it is. But all that to say, guys, I'm not concerned with compound at all. I think it's going to be fine. I really do think it's going to be fine. It's one of my biggest holds. Maybe I'm biased because of that, but structurally speaking, I think everything about this looks great. We're consolidating for a little bit. We're just, we moved up. We're consolidating for a little bit, and we're going to continue to move up. We could move down even, right? First, we could move down. Looking at this RSI, you got this nice like kind of channel right at the top of it. We could move down over the weeks and then move up. It could literally be until like after the halving even that we consolidate in this area. And I know that might sound crazy, but man, this thing consolidated from June of 2022 and we just broke out in February. You know what I mean? So it could consolidate for another month or two and then move up. That's okay. It's healthy. It's not a bad thing. But inevitably, I do think we're going to move higher. Looking at the weekly, for what it's worth, right here on this level at the RSI, we could turn around right here, but we're showing strength right now. We could absolutely just tear through some price action right now. The daily RSI itself doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look too exciting either. I don't really know what to make out of the price action. I very much doubt that compound goes below $70, but could it go lower than $83, $82? Sure, it absolutely could. But I mean, look at that. The most volume we saw was on this day here, where the most price action was in the form of a wick. You dropped down and then came back up. Like, seeing a lot of volume at the top here where it looked like you wanted to sell off, but you're like, nope. Like, that's encouraging to me, man. And if you put a line right here, a line right there at the low, kind of right there at that resistance point, right there at a resistance point as well, kind of resistance and support in this zone here at this little fake out, I think it looks fine. So I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm just trying to soothe myself by saying all this. I don't think I am, but again, I am. I do hold a large bit. Compound is one of the bigger sections of my portfolio. One of my bigger bags, one of my bigger holds. But I feel like I'm being real with it, right? The main reason why it's one of my bigger bags is I was so excited about this move, and I will admit it's a little bit lackluster for what it is. Like, a lot of things, a lot of cryptos, when they break out like this, they've done phenomenal. This thing, it stopped. It definitely did, but I don't think it's done. I definitely don't think it's done. If we wait another week or two, or maybe 4 weeks, and then it does this, like, it's going to feel, to anybody who missed out on this, it's going to seem like it just moved up in a straight line, but we know it didn't. We know that we've had to be patient. Just be a little bit more patient. That's all. It's going to happen. It will happen. Just got to be patient. And again, anybody who's unhappy with it not doing its thing right now, going up, once it moves up, you're going to be like, damn, I wish I bought more down here. You're going to be unhappy that it moves up too. I know how that works. Trust me. But I don't know, man. That's all I got to say. So if you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. I think Compound absolutely has higher to go. I think it's got a lot of upside potential, and I think we have more than enough time, you guys, left in the bull cycle for it to achieve insane numbers. 100x from here is still achievable even by the end of the bull cycle. We have enough time for it. So that's all I got. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.